Okay, now what we're going to do here is got our cowl on there from when it was taped on. We untaped it, getting ready to take it off. Before we take it off, take a pencil and mark around this F1 former to see how much you got sand off. Go ahead and take it off. Okay. Now, remember we didn't let any epoxy set on this lid. So what we're going to do is take the lid off the cowl and reinforce this cowl former to the cowl. We're going to use regular 5-to-1 layup epoxy and a little Cabasol. We're going to make we're going to mix it all, mix a portion of it, and then pour some of that out into Cabasol to make a paste, and then we'll use the rest of the thin without the Cabasol in it for. Just want to wick this fiberglass cloth we're going to put in here. The reason why we make the paste out of the Cabasol mix is to keep the epoxy from running out on the bench, basically. Okay, so our reinforcement's going to go right in here. We're going to put a paste in here, wipe it in, and we're just going to make like a fillet in there. It'll give it strength, but like I say, it'll also keep that epoxy. So we'll get our like I say, this is just a 5-to-1 laminating or layup epoxy. So that's two different liquids. We use a Hobby Epoxy 2 type. It's a 1-to-1 mixing thin viscosity like this. That's what we use for sheeting. We'll pour about half or so of this off. That'll be about right to wick that cloth with. If we had a micro balloons or Cabasol is what we use. Seems a little more dense. And you know, sometimes I give these sales pitches, I guess, for these different products that we use, and you might take it as a sales pitch. We've just developed this building techniques till we pretty well know what products out there are the better products on the market. So that's why we offer them to you. We build the airplanes for the best flyers in the world, so you know, yeah, it's a sales pitch, but also it's sincere in the fact that that's just the best things that we found to use. A little paste, and like I say, we're just going to make a fillet into the corners. We'll try to keep it off your bolts that are in here, really kind of important. if you don't put the fillet in there, what'll happen is you'll have hollow fiberglass. So I've just put that in there. So a piece of cloth will come with the kit, of course. If you do a lot of building, it's best to wear gloves with a certain epoxies. Actually, all the epoxies, but we have certain ones we definitely wear gloves with. And this is one of them. This is really a strong one. We try not to breathe it. If you do a lot of building, it's best to do that, because these chemicals will build up a toxin in your body. You'll finally become completely allergic to them. Okay. These little soldering brushes are handy. You know, they're throwaways, but we could use them 300-400 times. We just clean them out in acetone or keep them in acetone.